When you lose, it's in your mind.
The mind is the battleground. It is the place where the greatest conflict is. There is nothing as powerful as a changed mind. You can change your hair, your clothing, your address, but if you don't change your mind, the same experience will perpetuate itself over and over again because everything outwardly changed, but nothing inwardly changed.
Sometimes things happen in your life, and it doesn't seem like much at the time.
And people love to focus on things that aren't yet working. And that's good. It's human nature. That kind of divine discontent can be very helpful. But it's incredibly hard to get people to take bold bets. And you need to encourage that. And if you're going to take bold bets, they're going to be experiments. And if they're experiments, you don't know ahead of time whether they're going to work. Experiments are by their very nature prone to failure. But a few big successes compensate for dozens and dozens of things that didn't work. You can't skip steps. You have to put one foot in front of the other. Things take time. The biggest oak starts from an acorn, and you've got to recognize, if you want to do anything new, you've got to be willing to let that acorn grow into a little sapling and then finally into a small tree. And maybe one day it'll be a big business on its own.
The struggle is in your mind. This is why we have people who go to bed tired and wake up tired. Slept 8 hours and you wake up still tired. The reason you wake up tired is that you got sleep, but you didn't get rest. Your mind has been in turmoil all night long. You've been wrestling in your sleep. Have you ever woke up and your bed was wet? The bed is all tore up just like you've been in a fight because your mind has not rested. Your body went to sleep, but your mind is still caught up in a warfare. Your mind is a battleground. Nobody can charge you for passion. Nobody can tell you what passion looks like. Because that's all about you. Effort is isolated. The reason why effort is isolated, because nobody can dictate it. Effort is 100% in the mind. No coach, no player, nobody else can make you run to the ball. Nobody else can make you finish a tackle. Nobody else can do it. And when you finally figure it out, how to win real battles is found through fundamentals. That's what wins championships. That's what wins battles. Because you don't know what tired feels like.
Never say never. Because limits, like fears, are often just an illusion.
Because the worse your life is, if you've survived the worst of the worst, if you've made the biggest mistakes and are still breathing, then you can learn from that, and that builds muscle.
I will be where I want to be. I'm 100% confident that I will make it to the top.
We're all scared inside. We may all walk big, and those guys who walk along and look really cocky, they're the ones who are most scared. Sometimes life does seem unsupportable. Not for any logical reason, that's the point. You can't talk someone out of finding life unpleasant by saying, look what you've got. Because it's not about that.
When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. And you will find so much power, so much passion, and so much internal fortitude from your past. No matter what happened to you in your past, you are not your past. You are the resources and capabilities you glean from it. And that is the basis for all change.
All of us need some area of our lives where we can have a feeling of competence. selling yourself on your ability to perform a job, to achieve a certain objective, telling yourself every day, here I go again.
I feel this thing that should exist, and you take that leap of faith that it may work.
It's true. Your friends, family, and loved ones will be the first ones to try and talk you out of greatness.
Nobody gets to write your destiny but you. Your future is in your hands. Your life is what you make of it. And nothing, absolutely nothing, is beyond your reach. I'm sure there are going to be times in the months ahead when you're staying up late doing your homework or cramming for a test, or you're dragging yourself out of bed on a rainy morning and you're thinking, oh boy, I wish maybe it was a snow day. But let me tell you, what you're doing is worth it. There's nothing more important than what you're doing right now.
Excuses sound best to the people that's making them up. You got every excuse in the world. That's why your shit ain't moving. That's why ain't nothing changed and nothing will change.
Because today, I want you to fight back. Fight back for what you believe in. Fight back for what you want to achieve. Fight for your dreams, fight for your goal.
So don't avoid new challenges, seek them out. Step out of your comfort zone. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't feel discouraged. Don't give up if you don't succeed at something the first time. Try again and learn from your mistakes.
And you reach that moment in your life where you become that person that others can look to say, he went through it, she went through it, and I can do it. Greatness is not just about the money. It's about the achievements. It's about doing something that others doubted. It's about listening to the doubters, then making them eat their own words. So get that greatness that's been inside of you all along. Get it to come out.
But I listened to what Jim Valvano said 21 years ago. The most poignant 7 words ever uttered in any speech anywhere. Don't give up. Don't ever give up. Those great people didn't.